So just take me through what this spring has been like for you, especially with the addition of Adam in the room, Gideon coming in the spring. Just what has this group evolved into?
Well, this spring has been like kind of challenging as well. You know, we're all still learning each other's skills, but at the same time, it's been a fun spring. Just kind of getting to know these guys, connect every day, and just build better relationships with them and the coaches as well.
For you, what's sort of your big takeaways from last year? What you took away from your play on the field, time just sort of growing and learning within this program? How does that translate for you this year?
Last year it taught me how to be humble, like told me not to be entitled, told me like everything won't be given to you, you're going to have to work for it. It was kind of really a learning experience, trying to learn from the ropes of Mafah, Keith as well, and the other running backs, trying to see like how, okay, this is how we do it at Clemson. So I really liked last year. It kind of gave me like a feel for what's going on down here in the Valley.
You mentioned sort of Mafah as being one of those teachers, which some things that he imparted on you that have stuck.
He just told me to go hard, honestly, just to have a relentless attitude and just to never quit, never let them see you sweat. So I really shout out to Mafah for that.
You mentioned getting humbled. I guess, is that something you came here like expecting to feel, and how did that go for you? What did you appreciate about that part of it?
Because we all know as a whole, Clemson is the university, the top university. So being humbled is a part of this process. Honestly, it's just football. Like not everything's gonna be given to you. You're not always gonna be that guy. And I'm glad that I'm experiencing it now and not later on in life. It's just really, not only is it like shaping me into a man, but it's really helping me grow as well. Honestly.
And how do you kind of see yourself fitting in this year? I guess what's your goal in spring practice and leading into this year?
Just really focus every day. Like, you're going to have a bad day, you're going to have a good day. I'm just going to see what I can take away from that and grow on it, honestly.
I think remembering Coach Sweeney talking maybe last spring, just that things were moving a little fast, you know. How much did things slow down, and kind of what was it like when it was kind of going fast?
I remember last year it was just like a blur, really. Like I was a deer in headlights. That's how I remember Coach Sweeney saying that. It was just like, I heard this, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. It was just a lot of overthinking, like a lot of anxiety. Now it's just like kind of cool, kind of chill. You still gonna have those nervous moments, but it's just more like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. I'm kind of chill. Okay, I'm more confident in myself. The main thing about it is just really confidence. I'm trying to build my confidence every day.
I mean, just in terms of, you know, the things that were the most difficult, was it just learning the playbook? Was it ball security? Like, what types of things?
I'd probably just say learning how to be a college football player, because we go from high school, we go from just taking the ball and running, but the small details are the main thing. Just understanding as a ball carrier, you got to have low pad level, you got to understand like the game, you got to understand what the linemen are doing, you got to understand what the defense is doing now. It's so much.
And just in terms of kind of this, I remember on Twitter, like, you had a tweet was saying, like, y'all are worried about the running back room, like, we're going to be fine, like, I guarantee you. Like, what gives you that confidence?
Just knowing my guys, honestly. Like, if you look at the running back room, we have those guys. I believe we had a top running back room in the country, honestly, because we're Clemson. We're the standard. So it's just like, that's really it, honestly. I don't really try to worry about the media, honestly. Yeah, I just try to focus on my guys, because at the end of the day, the media is the media. They're on the outside, I'm on the inside, so I know what's really going on.
Just Gideon Davidson, kind of what have your impressions been of him thus far?
That's my dog, really. I look at him like my little brother, because I don't have one, but the kid's going to be special. It kind of reminds me of ETN. Like, he's very quick, and he rocks that number 9 on purpose, so he's going to be that guy eventually, yeah.
What has Adam Randall brought to the room?
Man, talent, speed, power. He's just brought like another caliber, honestly. Like, that's a running back that you can look at and learn from, because he's a veteran as well, and he understands the game not only from like the passing game, but he's starting to understand on the running game. So I'm starting to try and nitpick on what he sees and just like kind of like talk to him about it, honestly.
I guess, again, a veteran coming into the room, like, does he have a certain presence kind of in the running back room now? What has it been like to have him kind of?
Sorry, could you ask that again?
I guess in terms of having a veteran, he's going to be a senior, kind of in the room now. Is he a leader at all? Kind of what?
Oh yeah, he's a leader.
He's
the leader. He kind of the standard role. Like, we know to follow him. We know like whatever he does, kind of like he leads the drills, so we follow behind him. And at the same time, he's still learning. So like, he's not perfect at what he's doing, but at the same time, I know like if Adam goes, like I'm gonna go right behind him, see what he's doing. I'm gonna ask him questions on what he's seen on that play, stuff like that. Kind of like the Mafah role, because you know you got that alpha dog, so you got to learn from the leader, honestly.
In terms of just him as a unique athlete, like him going as like, you know, routes, catching the ball against linebackers, like what have you seen in terms of him?
He's smooth, very smooth. You can still see the receiver in him, honestly. I mean, that's never gonna go away, but very smooth. Like, he's just an athlete, like a freak athlete, He's like 6'4". I don't know how much he weighs, but you can see he's stocky. So it's just crazy when he gets out on the field. He's running routes and then he goes in the backfield and takes off. So it's crazy though. It's very crazy. Yeah.
What made you just want to stick around here and have another year and be patient and know that you may not be the lead back immediately, but your time hopefully will come at some point?
I really just think like believing in God, honestly, because I'm a big man on my face. Just like I'm here for a purpose. Like I could be anywhere else in the world. I could be in California, anywhere, but I'm here for a purpose, and I know that God's not gonna allow me to leave here without a purpose. So just honestly, just trusting the Word, listening to my support system, and just believing in my coaches as well. Just believing that they found the right guy for the job.
So we haven't seen you much on the field yet. We've seen you at times. Like for fans that haven't seen you much, like what do you think you bring to the running back room that's unique or different?
Kind of like. I try to always relate to old players just so I can get y'all a little picture. Kind of like Wayne Gallman, but like ETN as well. Like I got the power, I got the speed, and I'm still learning how to work. Honestly, it's still a process every day. But when I hone in all in, it's gonna be special. That's all I can say.
I guess in terms of the work, like what types of things do you mean there? In terms of, I guess, like playbook or just in terms of
understanding the concept, gaining more chemistry, just working on myself, like. Working on the little details, footwork, pad height, things of that nature.
Anything else? Thank you.